react. Let me react to this video, bro. Let me get into this video. Oh, hold on.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mark Clyde from Rise and Fly. I want to give y'all a personal video today, as I've been on YouTube for approaching 1 year now. I mostly do travel videos and things like that, but today I'm gonna give you a personal video about me. So just trying to give you guys some introspect, I guess, on who I am as a person outside of just being a creator. And in this video I'm going to be explaining why I have no friends, no wife, and no social life at 41 years old. And I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, I have to give a shout out because I did get inspired to do this video by watching a YouTube video of a guy. His name, I believe, is Let Him Know Zoe. And I was really inspired by the honesty that he had portrayed in this video, and it inspired me to open up as well and explain why my life is the way that it is right now. So the story kind of begins as a kid. Of course, when I was young, I was the only son. I had have two older sisters. One is 7 years older than me, one is 3 years older than me. And so growing up, it was just basically, I'm the only boy in the house, you know, and I was the youngest also.
What the fuck?
So doing my own thing, you know. Occasionally, of course, I did have family members come visit, cousins come by, you know, and, you know, family. But overall, growing up in the...
It sounds like a video I would definitely do. Bro, I hope and I pray that at 41 I'm not making this type of video. I don't think this is gonna happen in my life at 41. I hope so, but who knows at the end of the day, man? Who really knows, bro? I can literally within tomorrow I can just crash out and just disappear and just not talk to anyone at all whatsoever, and then move to like fucking Russell Simmons country, do yoga, fuck a whole bunch of Thai bitches or lady boys even, pause, and just at 40, and then and within the next 12 years, make a video just like this. Like in 20, like fucking in like 2037, come on YouTube, be like, yo, 41, I have no friends, no wife, no social life. This is the reason why. But I pray not. I literally pray not.
It was pretty, you know, lonely, you know. I was to myself a lot. So by the time I did end up going to school, I was kind of like, you know, I guess you could say shy. You know, I didn't know really how to interact and make friends very easily. So growing up,
me personally, I wasn't a shy individual at first. Like when I lived in Brooklyn for the first part of my life, I wasn't shy. I was maybe even too assertive, too out there, too wild. Siri, shut the fuck up. Siri, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, man. Like when I was living in Brooklyn, right, up until 6, I was, you know what I mean, hyper. I was out there. I was, you know what I mean. I can't come up with the proper vocabulary right now that I'm trying to think of. But nonetheless, I was, you know what I mean. I was more of a like I can't explain it. Extroverted. I was more extroverted when I was younger, And then when I moved to Long Island and I started getting bullied for the way I spoke, the way I acted, and I started getting bullied a lot, the more I got bullied and me teased about how I was as a person, the more shy and reserved and introverted I got. So by the time I went to like a different high school in 10th grade, I was damn near a fucking mouse, bro. I barely spoke to anyone my 10th grade of high school. 11th grade, I started warming up a little bit, and then 12th grade, that's when I really started making a lot of connections and friends. But by that time, it was kind of too late almost. So, yeah.
I had very few people that I associated with in school, and eventually I did meet some people on my block and became friends with throughout school, middle school, and high school. And even then, though, I never.
Yo, this dude look like a mix of Quincy AC and that one old dude who be the pops in like a Tyler Perry movie, but Tyler Perry's not in it as Medea, bro. Like in every black movie, you got that one black father. He got he literally looked like a mashup of Quincy AC and Quincy AC, who used to be a role player ass nigga in the NBA, and fucking and this one dude. And this Christmas with like Chris Brown and Regina King and Laz Alonso and all the motherfuckers, right? Fucking who else? Fucking Columbus Short. The dad or the the granddad, right? The dude, the main dude in this Christmas, right? The pops, the dude who like holds their family together. Idris Elba was in that movie too, bro. Low-key underrated Christmas movie, black Christmas movie. But yeah, him, that's exactly who this nigga look like, bro. Crazy. Like, hold on. Let me pull it up real quick. This Christmas cast. Yes, this nigga right here. That's exactly who he looks like. Oh, come on. Load the fucking picture of this nigga, bro. Delroy fucking Lindo. Delroy, like, that's exactly. He looked like a mashup of him, right? And, Quincy AC. Bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. All right, let's get back to let's get back to the video. Let's get back to the video, bro.
Really like the big crowds of people. I don't know if that had to do with me coming up in the household the way I did, always by myself, but I just never gravitated towards large crowds of people. So whenever I did make friends, it was usually like I just wouldn't let myself easily, open up to a lot of people. So I might have had, like, growing up, I would say total maybe like 3 friends. But really, to me, even some of those people, they had their reasons for, wanting to be around me, whether it be, because they needed something or, whatever the case may be. But I know, truthfully, I could say I had one friend that was like, down for whatever, ride or die, give me his last dollar, and we always was together, growing up, hanging out. I would say from about the age of 13 to I guess I could say 19 after we graduated. And yeah, closest friend growing up. And our teenagers sometimes get in trouble here and there, doing wild stuff, crazy stuff in the street. Long story short on that, a little bit after graduating high school, I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life, and financial situation wasn't too great. Didn't know how I was gonna make it if I moved out on my own, so I ended up enlisting to the Army. Once I got in there, that one friend that I had, mean, we still talked occasionally on the phone, but during like boot camp, you can't talk on the phone at all. So it's like no connection with anybody from the outside world. Once I got out of that and got to my unit, I spoke to him occasionally, but we're in different states. At that time, I was living in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, but it's like right on the borderline. Anyway, yeah. So while I was in there, I've been there for a couple years. I did while I was in there, and we kept in touch. I still had his number. And when I was in there, it was like the same thing all over again. Growing up, it was like I'm meeting new people for the first time, and I don't really know who, like, what's what, who I could really.
Fire TV has so many great recommendations.
Yeah, serves up the best options from all my apps in one place. It's like,
trust, I guess. So I guess you got to put yourself out there a little bit. So in that case, I did meet some people in my unit that we hung out. I hung out with, but I can't really call them like. I wouldn't say they was like, my friends growing up. Of course, it's people I just met, and we going overseas, getting deployed pretty much right after I got out of basic training. Got deployed to go to Iraq as soon as I got to my first duty station. So all these people I'm meeting just for the first time, and you really want to make sure you surround yourself with real people that's going to stand by their word, because these are people that you're going to war with, and you never know what's going to happen over there, and you might need people. Of course, you're going to need people when you get in a bad situation.
Shout out to all my troops, man. Salute to all the troops, man. Especially the people who fought in Iraq, bro. Shout out to them, bro. They're the reason why America is who they are today. Regardless of if you hate America, love America, bro. These motherfuckers sacrifice their lives. Just, just to protect our country. So I gotta salute to the troops, man. Salute to him.
So anyway, I did have a couple people that we hung out with on a regular basis, there. Just, we had to stay tight because of the situation we was in. And I did get close to some people, I could say. Unfortunately, in a short period of time of being over there for just 1 year, a lot of things happen. You might meet people that you didn't got close to, and now things happen where, in my case, see some people not make it back, while you're over there, and people that you might have gotten close to, and something happened to them, and it just made me feel like that's kind of traumatized when you tell people a lot about yourself, you get to know people, and next thing you know, they're out your life because they've been taken from you in various ways. In this case, killed at war, and that really kind of did a number on me too, in a way, like where I felt like I didn't want to get too close to people because I, might end up losing them, So.
Yeah, that's a fact. In the Army, you could definitely play a huge reason why he felt like that. But at the same time, at the end of the day, everybody's gonna die. Everybody's gonna, whether they die at an early age, at like 18, 16, 13, like even 11 years old, whether they die in their 20s, their 30s, their 40s, everybody's gonna go out eventually, bro. It's just a circle of life. It's just how life is set up today, man. So I feel like you can't just be like, all right, I'm gonna stop making new friends, or all right, I'm gonna not make a deeper connection with people because I just know that they're gonna die eventually. And which that is true. People are going to die eventually, but you never know when they're gonna die. You understand? I had a friend recently pass that was I wouldn't say we were super close, but nonetheless, yo, I mean, every time we hung out, or every time I saw him, bro, it was always good vibes. It was always, you know, what I mean, he was one of the most dopest people, bro. I never forget, bro. This dude, the first time I ever met him, bro, I literally peed my pants, bro. It's fucking weird, right? But the first time I ever met him, I was trying to use the bathroom in this computer class. It had to be like 6th grade. I was trying to use the bathroom, and his teacher wouldn't let me use the bathroom until it was too fucking late. I ended up making it to the bathroom, but as soon as I went to the stall, I couldn't hold it any longer. I pissed myself, and this dude looked at me weird, bro. He just looked at me crazy. But you know what? I always respected him, and the reason why I became cool with him was because it was the fact that this man it wasn't the next day, but a couple days later, right? We ended up seeing each other again through mutual friends in the middle school, and he could have simply said, "Oh, this is the nigga that peed his pants in the bathroom and had to have his mom deliver him new pants." He could have simply said that, but he didn't say that, bro. And ever since then, me and him, we was cool, bro. We kind of lost out of connection when I went to a different high school, but then we reconnected over another a mutual. And yeah, man, me and him was cool, and then he recently died a couple months ago due to a motorcycle accident, man. Those motorcycles be killing you. But nonetheless, bro, it's just people is going to die regardless, man. People's going to die at any age, any time, bro. Shit, I could get the call right now that somebody that I'm really cool with is dead. And that's just what it is, man. Like, yeah, it hurts. Yeah, you may shed a tear and cry, but you can't make that experience be the reason why you won't make a new friend and new connection, man. So
fast forward about, I was over there deployed for a year. I get back, thankfully, no loss of limbs or legs or anything like that, in one piece. So I get back home to my hometown, Detroit, Michigan. And
what up, though?
I see my friends I grew up with, some friends. At least the one guy that I spoke about as being my main ride or die friend, I still had him when I came home. Although other people had also passed away when I got home from things that just happened in the city, bad situations, crazy things. So the couple people that I could call my friends still left on the block. 2 of them was gone from, getting murdered in the city and accidents, vehicle accident. One guy got killed by a car and the other guy got shot on New Year's Eve, my other friends. So then I only had one friend. And at that point, it really made me, after coming out the military and losing people there and losing friends I grew up with, it really made me start feeling more, standoffish. Like I didn't want to associate with people or let people get too close to me because out of fear, kind of. So shortly after I got back home to Detroit out of the military, at the time the situation pretty bad there, with the economy. That was like, 2004. It just started getting bad, like in the United States. There's really no opportunities in Michigan at the time. So I ended up moving to Florida because my mom, she found a job here because, situation up there, people getting laid off. She worked for the airline at the time and came down here and found a job here. And when I got out, she said, yeah, you should come down here to Tampa, Florida. So that's why I ended up moving.
Oh shit, bro, that hurricane about to hit right now in Tampa, bro. Prayers up. Hope everyone stays safe in Tampa, man.
About a little less than a year of coming back out the military. So around 2005, I moved down here to Florida. And I talked to my one friend that I had left when I was there, before I left, like, yeah, just letting them know what's happening. Like, yeah, I just got back, you know, and you know, it's hard to find things here, man. You know, I'm still trying to figure out what to do with my life. I did manage to save a little money while I was in the military, but not enough really to, you know, get out on my own, because, you know, I couldn't find a steady job there to support what I needed to do to move out on my own. So that's when I told him, yeah, I'm kind of thinking about moving to Florida. I think I'm gonna move to Florida. I heard there's more opportunities there. I'm gonna put my mom there, you know. And I don't know how to feel about when he told me this. He was just like, look, man.
So sorry, but do we know each other?
I ran you over.
Why you going out to Florida, man? It ain't gonna be no better there for you either. I'm like, man, that's cold. Like, you know, I'm telling you, man, you know, as a, you know, person I grew up with, one of my best friends. And only thing he had to say is like negative stuff about it. So I'm like, well, maybe that's just his way of saying he don't want me to leave. But, you know, as a man, you gotta do what you gotta do out there. I mean, you gotta try to figure out a way. Everybody gotta try to figure their own way in life. So I ended up, you know, after that, you know, we still remained, you know, friends, of course. I ain't, you know, put him down just because he talked negative. But I ended up moving to Florida. And, you know, we stayed in touch over the phone and stuff, you know. Years went by. It just kind of like, you know, we spoke less after being apart from each other, I guess. And to the point now where, you know, we're not speaking at all. So the guy that I could say was my one true friend, you know, that I know, you know, is, you know, we're not even in contact anymore. So I don't know, part of that might be, you know, my fault because I moved, and other things, you know, people just, as they grow, they just, you know, grow apart sometimes too. So that's where that's at the moment as far as friends. When I moved to Florida in 2005, I really came down here just to try to, you know, figure out how to get on my feet and get out on my own, because at the time I'm living with my mom and my dad, you know. So I meet people at work and stuff, you know, but after everything that happened, you know, from losing people growing up, I just kind of stopped associating as much, because I don't know, I guess out of the fear of getting close to somebody and then losing them, I guess. And that has, you know, I guess affected me in a number of ways, probably mentally. So it was just difficult for me to bring people closer into me again, and, you know, enough to make them friends, I guess. And so I did end up meeting people while I'm here in Florida. I did get into a relationship with a female for a number of years, and then I guess you could say we became friends. We were friends as well as lovers. And this brings us to the second point, where why I don't have a girlfriend or relationship at the moment. This is an important piece in that, but I'll get to this first. So first, we meet down here, been going out, became close to her. We got close enough where we moved in together. She was definitely, I could say, we kind of fell for each other. I was probably, you know, one of the few times I could say I was in love with somebody. And I believe she felt the same way. And we were off and on, but we were together basically for about, you know, 7-8 years. And to the point where, of course, we moved in together. We even moved out to another state together. And I felt like if it was gonna be somebody in my life, this was gonna be the person, you know, at the time. And
Why keeps doing that, bro? That static shit.
she even had a kid, and You know, I even, played stepdaddy on that, I mean, for a number of years.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Now me personally, it's crazy because I remember during the pandemic. This is like, you know what I mean, like, I kind of explained it in my video of like my online dating experience. You know what I mean, kind of sucks. The recent video that I just put out, go check it out. But bro, it was during the pandemic, right? And I was getting bored. You know what I mean? And I was kind of getting bored, and I was just trying to chat up with any type of woman, try to talk and try to date and try to eventually smash any type of woman during the pandemic. I didn't even care what you look like. You know, you understand? Niggas was bored. You know what I mean? I just got my heart broken like a couple, you know what I mean, like a month before that shit happened. So I was trying to go back out there, and you know what I mean. I didn't mention it in that video, but after this white woman, you know what I mean, I dubbed this white woman that I did talk about in the video. This other woman came into picture, and she had a kid, and I was just like, you know what, shit, nigga. I tried being friends with the woman that broke my heart. That didn't work. You know what? Let me try this. Let me try to court and date and try to go out and be in a relationship with a woman with a kid, bro. Within a month or two in, bro, this woman went back to her baby father, bro. I'm telling you niggas right now, bro, do not do it, bro. Do not. I say this: if you're at his age, if you're if you're in your 40s or late 30s, yes, you know what I mean. I could understand. You know what I mean, and I will too. I probably will be like, all right, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna tolerate that. I'm gonna tolerate it, but I'm gonna gauge it and see how like, I shouldn't say how connected, but how like close, or how's the relationship between her and her baby father? Because you know what I mean, you just gotta gauge it. I can't really say like, you just gotta like feel it in your gut and just based on your experience and see how that relationship between your girlfriend and her baby father is, bro. Because if there's still something there, then you obviously can't. You know what I mean? Obviously, down the pipeline, you know what I mean, she's probably gonna still go back to her baby father. But you know what I mean, right now you know what I mean, I'm in my last year in my 20s, right? I got like 360, not even 350 something days until I turn 30. And I'm telling you right now, bro, I am not going until I reach this man's age and I really have no wife, no social life. Then maybe I will go after a woman who has a kid already. But other than that, bro, fuck that, bro. Right now in my age, fuck that. Cause I've dealt with it, and that woman literally went back to her baby father, bro. It's not because, oh, you know what I mean, I'm just gauging wisdom, you know what I mean. Which some cases I do, like I see the mistakes of what my friends do. I'm not gonna do it. No, some of the shit I just went through, and I'm just like, I'm never doing that again. So that's the case.
I really wanted to be with this lady, and I had feelings for her and her child, and we worked together as a family for a number of years until, as things happen in a relationship, trust issues come up, where I feel like I can't trust a person because they done some things, lied, or did something behind your back. In this case, it was stealing, And
I was about to say this nigga. I thought this dude was gonna say like, yo, she was still smashing her baby father, bro. And I would have been like, clicked it, pause, and I was like, I knew it. I told y'all niggas. But stealing, that's crazy too, bro. I mean, stealing, regardless of if you guys, I feel like this, bro. When you get married, I know sometimes people view marriage as a business transaction, as like a business, getting married, which is kind of weird. I feel like it should be love first and then a business. Even though getting married is a business, I feel like the reason why you should get married is because you love the person and they love you back. It shouldn't be because all right, I like you, I could tolerate you, but then I could get a lick off of you, or you're rich right now, you're up, you're worth millions of dollars, so I'm just marrying you just for your million. Like, no, you shouldn't marry that person just because of that, bro. I feel like that's corny and whack. You know what I'm saying? But when you do get married, I do feel like you should, each person, the wife and the husband should have separate accounts, and then you should have joint accounts too. You understand? You should have accounts where both of you guys, you know what I mean, you utilize that account, but then also have separate accounts from each other. Right? When I get married, if I find the one and I get married to her, bro, I'm gonna have separate accounts, bro. Shit, I might even have accounts that she don't even know of, just cuz, my nigga. Just offshore accounts, whatever the case it may be, just in case something do happen, rainy days, or she does, you know what I mean? All that, bro. I'm just making it be known. I know it might come back to bite me in my butt 10 years down the line. Somebody pulls this clip up of me saying, bro, I might even have hidden accounts, but hey, bro, if you do the Ron Swanson way and hide gold within the whole fucking country of United States of America, she can't take that. So
I've been with this girl for a good 7 years. I trusted her completely with a lot of things. I didn't feel like she would ever betray me in a way like this, but I'm gonna tell you guys something that I told very few people. And like I said, I trusted this girl completely, more than even the bank. I kept money in the house because I felt like she loved me to the point where she would never do nothing to hurt me like that. And maybe I feel stupid, of course, now. But anyway, at the time, we were supposed to be working together towards a unified goal and save money so we could better, have a better future, of course, and be together. And I thought we was working together, but turns out she ended up getting a job and meeting people there, and they get in her head and tell her stuff like, whatever. Anyway, enough stuff to get her to go.
So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software where you can manage everything and
go in our bedroom closet that we shared, search the closet, because we were saving money together. And she literally takes money from me after 7 years of being together. So-called love, right? Savings that we both working towards, but I would say, the bulk of it was mine because I was working more at the time and even taking care of her and her daughter. And she steals a good amount of money from me, in the thousands, between $8,000 and $10,000.
Damn, nigga. Damn, bro. That's tough, bro. That is indeed tough.
So at this point, I'm pissed, of course, as you can tell, right? So I'm like, man, I'm with this person. I thought, we had love for each other, and this is how you repay me, if taking care of you, your daughter, all of this. I'm like, man, I'm so down with you on the strength. And I'm like, you gonna pay me that money back, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get out there and do what you gotta do to pay the money back, or you can just, it's over, you know what I'm saying? So, I felt like she kind of, wanted to get the money back, but she claimed that she took the money and lost it, right? And I'm like, okay, and we in Las Vegas at the time. We had moved to Las Vegas. And I'm like, okay, how the hell you lose the money? She's like, oh yeah, I went down to the table and gambled it because I thought I could double it. Somebody told me, I work with, it's easy to double your money, and I know we working towards this, and I'm doing it for you. So I'm like, man, you are you serious right now? Are you serious? So basically 2 years of hard work was lost, all because I trusted this person that I believed was the one for me. So, of course, to this day, I didn't get the money back, but that just kind of taught me a lesson. Like, you know, even if a person, you know, claims their unconditional devotion or love for you, that don't necessarily mean that they always got your best interest in heart. So that right there, you know, not only like trying to figure out who's my friends, but also now who could I even trust, you know? So after that happened, of course, we ended up breaking up. It was a nasty breakup, you know, but ended up moving back to Florida, and you know, she was from here, so she ended up coming back as well. We still kind of like, you know, I still was on her when she got back, because she wanted to try to make it up to me. I tried to give her another chance, you know, we get back together somewhat when we were in Florida, but it didn't quite work out because the trust was gone. Could never trust her again, you know. So I had to move on from that, and now I'm alone once again. Totally alone. Don't even want to be bothered socially or anything like that, you know. So that's the reason why I have no friends, no wife, no relationship, no social life. And I don't know how long it's gonna be this way, man. Like, it's been a little while now. I'm still trying to learn how to, you know, heal and grow. And I'm really kind of just working on myself right now as a person, and just trying to find my way through life, you know. And that's why I decided to share this video with you guys today. I hope you guys can get something from it. It kind of felt good just getting it off my chest after, you know, not being able to express these things over it. And make sure you like.
W video. It's crazy. Hi. Can I suggest it? Can I suggest an Instagram reel? What the? Can you suggest an Instagram reel? First of all, what's an Instagram reel? But hello, Van Pluie, number one. But number two, bro, like W video. I like how vulnerable he was. Yeah, man, I'll be vulnerable on my videos too. And bro, it's like I made 2 videos about friendship, right? And it's crazy. Like, I told myself, it's crazy because I have one friend group that are complete assholes. I knew these motherfuckers since middle school, elementary school days. These motherfuckers is assholes. You know what I mean? I feel like with them, you know what I mean? I get less respect in that group. You know what I mean? The respect level for me compared to other people is like this. But the reason why I still hang out with them and chill with them is simply because I'm like, yo, bro, Siri, bro, I'm not calling you, bro. What the? Anyway, right? Back to what I was saying. The reason why I still feel like I hang out with them, but it's not like on some like, oh, like I hit them up every day or every week. I'm like, yo, let's go out. But it's more so like if they hit me up and they were like, yo, Keanu, we're about to do this. You trying to hang? And if I have nothing else to do, then of course I'm gonna hang out with them. You understand? I still have love and respect for them, even though sometimes I do feel like I don't have, you know, I do feel like I don't get as much respect from them. I always feel like I'm somewhat their court jester just because I'm hilarious and do funny things, whether it's something embarrassing or just saying just funny things or doing funny things. But I feel like I hang out with them because they're always honest with me. They're loyal to me and they're honest. You know what I mean? They tell me how it is, and I respect that more than you just lying to my face, saying like, yeah, Keanu, you're this, that, and the third, and then behind my back, you're talking shit. But they're always honest to me no matter what. And they have so much loyalty towards me. Now my other friend group, right? That I hate saying beefing because I'm not beefing with them. I'm just simply just not talking to them, and it's simply because of me. It's simply because they chose a woman over me. Now I wouldn't say they chose a woman over me, but this woman that was introduced into our friend group that I've been cool with them since I went from public school to private school and back in high school. This woman was introduced to us, you know what I mean? I made a video about this, but you know what I mean? Long story short, this woman was introduced to us almost 4 years ago now, right? And this woman has disrespected us as a group in the past, but this year she just kept disrespecting me. And by the third time, I was just like, yo, bro, I had enough. I don't want to hang out with this woman, and you guys shouldn't hang out with her either. Not only they disregarded what I said, but two of these motherfuckers, literally, they came back from vacation. And instead of just like, hey, Keanu, how's everything? Do you still feel the same way about this woman? They went to hang out with this woman that same mother. They literally came back at like 6, 7 o'clock from driving all the way from fucking Virginia to New York. Literally came back and was like, you know what? We're going to, you know what I mean? We're not going to talk to Keanu. We're not going to see how he feels. None of that. Literally went to hang out with this woman. Now they could sit here and paint a picture of like, oh, but we told her about how she been treating you and all that, but you still went out to hang out with her. And I see that as I can't pronounce that word, but I just feel like that's disloyal as hell. And I remember having a conversation with them, and I was just like, yo, bro, like, you know what I mean? I'm not asking you to cut off someone that, like I said in the video, I wasn't asking you to cut off someone that you knew before me. I'm not asking you to cut off this woman just because I just didn't like her. I'm not asking you to cut off a girlfriend because I didn't like her or she was disrespectful. No, I'm asking you to cut off a woman that we'd only known for 3-4 years, that she disrespected all of us before, took advantage of all of us before, and now she's disrespecting me. And now it's just like, yeah, Keanu, we understand that she's disrespectful to you, but we still want to be cool with her. I hate that you're giving us ultimatum. I'm like, all right, bro, whatever, bro. I can't force you not to be cool with someone, but I have the right as a human being at the end of the day not to chill with you guys just because I do feel like that way. So